never forget the sound of the intercom that morning. 3 soft chimes, the code for a lockdown drill. But when the principal's voice crackled over the speaker, it wasn't the usual bored monotone. It was shaking. He didn't say, "This is a drill." He just said, "Lockdown, lockdown. This is not a test." It was a Tuesday in early November, just another gray morning at my public high school in rural Pennsylvania. I was a junior, and I'd excused myself from third period math to go to the bathroom. I didn't really have to go. I just wanted to check my phone without a teacher breathing down my neck. The girls' room was completely empty, and it had that sterile, bleached smell that always felt a bit depressing. I took the stall second from the end. I was just starting to scroll through Snapchat when the main door creaked open. Someone walked in and went to the sinks. They were being oddly quiet. No stalling, no ruffling of clothes, just the sound of the faucet turning on. I finished up, walked to the sink next to them, approximately 5 seconds, and my heart stopped in my chest. It was Jennifer. She was a girl I barely knew, more of an acquaintance than a friend, but she was covered in a shocking amount of blood. It was all over her hands and her shirt. My hands froze under the tap. She caught me staring and looked me directly in the eye with a sickening smirk on her face. She whispered, "What are you staring at, princess?" I didn't answer. I just ran. I sprinted out and headed toward the old school theater, an auditorium that was mostly used for storage. I ducked inside and hid in the back row, crouching between the dusty velvet seats. That's when I noticed it. Tucked under the seat in front of me was a thick, black sketchbook. I shouldn't have opened it, but I did. There were portraits, page after page of the same face. My face. In every drawing, my expression was blank, but my eyes were missing, replaced by hollow, dark circles. Under the last one, written in shaky, precise handwriting, were the words, "I have been waiting for this." Then I heard it, footsteps on the theater floor. I peeked through the gap in the seats and saw a figure standing in the doorway. It wasn't Jennifer. It was a man I didn't recognize. He was staring at me through the darkness. One eye was open unnaturally wide, while the rest of his face was completely blank. He didn't move. He just stood there, mirroring my terror. Then he slowly raised a hand and dragged his finger across his own throat. The police arrived 20 minutes later. They found Jennifer in the hallway. She had killed her family earlier that morning, and she'd brought the weapon to school. But they never found the man in the theater. When the officers cleared the room, the doorway was empty, and the sketchbook was gone. The school changed the locks and added more cameras, but I can't shake the feeling that I was being observed long before the lockdown began. That day, I learned one thing. Sometimes the person washing blood off their hands is the only one you're supposed to see.